You are seriously out of your league, brother.
Okay, here's a look at NewAge 62 Louie, which is their version of a mini masterpiece blaster. Here you could see the front of the box with the nice artwork. Back of the box, you get a scene from the 86 movie. Side of the box, you get your product images with rewind and ram horn. Other side, same thing. Top of the box, same artwork of blaster. Bottom, same as the top. So that's a look at the box. And here is a look at the figure. But first, as always, let's go over all of the accessories and the instructions. So first, the instructions doesn't come in the booklet style, and they are not numbered, but yeah, these are some nice instructions. And I could tell you, I don't use the instructions. I like figuring out the transformation, and this one, it was actually really fun and enjoyable figuring out how to transform it. And I can appreciate their engineering design, how they figure out how to open and fold things up. So yeah, it's really cool. And I'm just gonna say this right now, I think this is done much better than Fans Toys. And I always said I think NewAge is actually a better designer than Fans Toys. It's just they're working with a smaller scale. So now let's go over the accessories that it comes with. So first of all, they do give you 2 extra set of hands. One, you can have them like pointing, so that's kind of cool. You can get some nice pictures and maybe stop motion out of it. And the same hand they seem to be doing a lot, which is those articulated wrist hands. So yeah, this is also really cool. And then here, unlike Hasbro, we do get 2 speakers from that episode. So this is really cool. Nicely painted gold. And then we do get 2 of his 4 cassette minions. So here we have rewind. Yeah, you could nitpick this to death, but again, you have to remember the scale, just how small this is. For them to achieve this, the way that it looks for such a small scale, I think they did a really nice job. And then rewind does come with some nice handguns. I don't recall, but I don't think Hasbro even gave us these handguns, or 2 of them. But anyways, that's a look at that. We'll transform these in a little bit. And you also get hit Blaster's signature rifle gun. You could see what this looks like. This is really cool. They do a really nice job you know, capturing the toon aesthetics, but they try to also set it up for their repaints to have like the toy version and stuff. But here for the toon version, they did a nice job. And I will do some comparisons with the Magic Square because there's so much to point out there. But anyways, in terms of the figure, let's come up so we can get a closer look. First of all, look at how nicely sculpted this head is. I know some people like to nitpick and say that, yeah, the head shape is off, you know, and I'm not sure if they're really complaining about the shape of the head or if they're just complaining about the expensive price for Fans Toys. But this is done really nice, very toon accurate. And the head is on a ball joint that it can go up all the way, can go down a little bit, rotate side to side and all around, so that's nice. And then the shoulders, they can go forward, back, out to the side. You do get bicep swivel, elbow joint that gets past 90 degrees, and the hands can rotate, which you saw you can swap them out for the pointy hand or the open hand, so that's really cool. And then you do get a nice waist rotation here, and you can kind of break this to get an ab crunch, so you can kind of fake it. So that's kind of cool. And then the legs, they do go forward and back, unlike the deformation space, you know, the issues here. Look at the way they designed this. This is just designed better. And I know, again, like deformation space, people like to say it's better than Fans toys because, but really, I really think they're just, the truth is it's just cheaper. Because Fans toys, in my opinion, I think looks better than deformation space. It's because it's more tune accurate. But more specifically, form and function, look at the way they handled this. So much better. And it can go out to the side, and you can get thigh rotation and a knee bend and a ankle rocker. But no, well, yeah, you can get a little bit toe tilt up, but no toe tilt down. So this, I'm really happy with this. I really like this figure a lot. Especially when I bring out some of the comparisons. So let's put this aside for now and just go ahead and do some of the comparisons now. So the first comparison, I know obviously people are gonna say is next to Magic Square, and you could see that Magic Square is obviously too small, and that's the first complaint with the Magic Square's blaster was the scale was off. And just to prove my point is that Magic Square made a really nice Perceptor, and here's what I'm talking about. The scale is off. So that's problem one with the Magic Square blaster. The scale is off. So this is a call out to Magic Square. You know you need to redo this. And just to show you real quick, this scales much better. Unfortunately, this has the nice paint finish and this does not, so they don't really blend in too well. Actually, they look kind of okay, but you know, I'm not gonna make the mistake like the past and just buying two of these just to have one to go with the Magic Square collection. But just wanted to point out the difference here with the Magic Square. And the other difference, and I'll be on, you know, try to be objectively fair. This is an older figure before they're really trying to go tune accurate. So you could see this does not really clean up all that well, especially the back, which I always said doesn't matter. But here, yeah, when you compare this, man, NewAge, yeah, they're doing an excellent job here. I mean, the back is just really tune accurate. And I think these pieces are actually supposed to go down. Yeah, so there's one comparison. And since I brought it out, I just also bring out some of the comparisons just to attack Magic Square a little bit more. So here you could see where this is just so off. You have the nice Perceptor, which scales really nice with the Magic Square's Optimus, but the blaster, again, the biggest issue is that the scale is off, and this kind of fixes it. But I'm just letting you know, because to try to fix that, I did get the Mech Fans Toys version of the KO of Magic Square's blaster. Unfortunately, this did not really work out too well because you could see he's just a little bit too big. He does look kind of okay next to Perceptor, but it's just too big. And so just to figure out what to do with this, I just decided to buy the Mech Fans Toys Perceptor. So these two guys go in a separate collection together by themselves. And the Magic Square, as of right now, I'm just keeping these like this, praying and hoping that Magic Square is going to give us a 2.0 updated version of Blaster. And if they do, for some reason, I have a feeling they're just going to scale this up. They're not really going to redesign it to be, you know, cleaner like NewAge. So that's a look at that. And since this is NewAge, let's compare this with the NewAge Optimus. And here, I think this scales really nice. I mean, first of all, I always had trouble figuring out if Blaster was taller than Optimus. And it's still kind of hard to tell, but pretty much they're about the same size. And I actually always thought Blaster was just a little bit bigger, just because the original G1 toy was bigger. But here you could just see what this looks like. This looks really, really nice together. So that's a look at the Blaster with some comparisons. So now let's go over the other little figures here. Okay, so let's go over the two little minions here, Rewind and Ramhorn. So here's a look at Rewind with the Autobot symbol. And I'm not sure which is the front or the back. I think maybe this is supposed to be the front. But anyways, you could see it's pretty thick. But again, take into consideration how small this is. And to open it up, look at that. I like how Magic NewAge took into consideration, you know, you do need to open this. So there is a little groove cut out there for your fingernail. And it simply fits in there. And I like, let's come up a little bit. And I actually like the way they designed this, you know, where it's not all like a perfect fit. So this way it makes it easy to, you know, put in and come out. So yeah, that's done really nice. So now let's just go ahead and transform this. Let's see. So obviously, just let's see, lift his legs up like so. And then from the side, you could see you bring down his hips. And then you rotate his legs so they face forward. And then rotate his feet. Same thing on this side. Rotate the leg forward. Rotate the feet forward. And then his arms, pretty straightforward. You just open them up and bring them down. And then you could rotate his arms here. And now we have Rewind in robot mode. And look at this. This is really cool. I really like this a lot. Okay, and let's go ahead and give him his handgun. And you could see what this looks like. You just simply tab. This is a little hard because it's so small. But you can give him his handgun. Just nicely tab that in. And now, this just looks really, really cool. So that's a look at Rewind. And then the Ramhorn. And after I was looking at this, man, they just designed this so much better than Fans Toys in terms of engineering the transformation. This is done really well. So let's transform this. You could see, obviously, you have to bring down his legs and arms. Like so, on both sides. So you just stick your nail in there, bring it out. And then his head, you just bring it forward. And then there is a little cover piece here that you just extend out. It forms the top inside there. And then you could adjust this either way. And this part is what I was telling you is cool. If you remember the Fans Toys, it's at an angle, you have to pull them out. Yeah. This one, they used the double hinge design, which makes this really, really cool. It's simple. It's just a little hard to get to because it's so small. And I don't really have fingernails, but you could see you lift it up on both sides. And then you bring it down on the double hinge. So I think that's really a smart design. Look at this. And then the little tail, you just bring this up And now we have ram horn in his rhino mode. Look at this, and look at the way they painted this. This is what I'm talking about. Hasbro's steel jaw. They didn't even paint his legs. But here, this is what I was trying to make clear, the difference between third party and mainline. This is what you're gonna get with third party, and that's why these cost more. But with Hasbro, it costs less, and as a consequence, you don't get the extra paint and stuff. So that's what I was trying to make clear if you saw my steel jaw review. But look at this, is really nice. And he does have that nice Autobot symbol up there. Thanks to Shozy Store with those free stickers that they give you with some of your purchases. So that's a look at that. And now let's go ahead and transform Blaster into alt mode and take a look at that. Okay, to transform Blaster into alt mode, first let's straighten out his arms here, and then we want to rotate the arms in, and you could see the little hinge here. It just bends and comes up on both sides. Once you do, then you want to push down on his shoulders like so that these can go into the legs here. Once we got that set up, then here at the back, we can just go ahead and open this up. These two pieces are tabbed together. Bring down his head, and then you can untab the center piece, and then just find the tab and the slot, line it up, tab it in, and then this part, we could tab this in now or later. Just do it now. And then the legs. Spread his legs out at an A stance a little bit and rotate his feet in. And then we can now bring down these handles, which are tabbed in, you could see. And it is on a double hinge, so just use that to bring it forward. Do the same on this side. You can now untab this, and then a double hinge on the handle, bring it forward like so. And then here it is tabbed in on the top here, so you do kind of have to untab this just to open this piece up like so. And then once you do, you can open this up all the way, and then you can open up this piece down all the way, even this little small gray piece and this little red piece here. And then once we do back to the front here, you could push in those two little circle details, and then we can bring his foot back up, fold in his foot, and now we can rotate this back. Got it all set up. Now go ahead and do the same on this side. I'll do it off camera. No, I'll just do it all. Since I'm doing the transformation, this part, you just need to untab it to open it up, and then you can extend these panel pieces out all the way, including the two small little pieces. Once you do, then back to the front here, push in those two little circle red pieces, and then fold up the foot, fold in the foot, and then we can rotate this forward like so. And then his thighs, you could see these are little tabs, and this part's a little hard. You have to get your nail in there or a spudger, but you need to get it out. So bend his leg so you have some room for your nail. Pull out that connecting tab. Once we got all of that, now we can lift his legs up like so. Let me come up a little bit more like so. And then you could see this just folds in. The arms just fold into the leg, And that's what I think is a really cool design. You just have to make sure it's all straight. And once we got that in, do the same on this side. And then you could see these pieces come down, and there's the tab and the slot. Line it up, tab it in, do the same on this side. And then this little handle piece, it's one way. This is the only part of the design I don't like, because trying to untab it's a little hard unless you know which one is the hook and which one holds the hook. And then back here we can clean these up. You can just tab this in on the bottom. You could see it does line up, tab in, and then this part I already tabbed it in. And these top pieces, they do fold down, tab in, so now you get a nice clean rectangle box, boom box. So yeah, here now he's in his alt mode, and look at this. This is amazing. Look at how nicely sculpted, painted, the proportions, all the detail, the paint. I'm really in love with this figure. This is really done well. Look at this, the side, the back, how it cleans up. Even the back here with this little metallic detail, that's very tune accurate. They didn't have to do that, but they did. And you could see, yeah, this is done really well. So here now we could see, this is what Blaster looks like next to ram horn and rewind. So yeah, you could see what this looks like. So I'm just going to end it there, just to save some time. This is a really nice figure. Like I said, I'm really loving this. This is another one of NewAge's excellent figure. I mean, it just blows away Magic Square's Blaster. Like I said, it's always going back and forth with NewAge and Magic Square. It's just this one just happens to be much better than Magic Square. And like I said, the engineering design I think is even better than Fans Toys. This would be cool if they did a masterpiece. I shouldn't say that because I'm pretty sure NewAge has no intentions of making masterpiece figures of these. But anyways, that's it. That's my review for the NewAge 62 Louie, or their version of a mini masterpiece Blaster. Okay, here's one more comparison I almost forgot, which is Blaster next to Soundwave. So here you could see what these guys look and scale next to each other, along with Rewind and Rumble, with Ram Horn and Ravage. So here you could see what these guys look like. This is a really nice set. Can't wait for Eject and Steeljaw to complete this set.
I've been demolishing all night, and I got the right tools for the job.